The country's main Christian leaders back a new electoral law that would force voters to choose their politicians entirely along sectarian lines. Nayla El Eid and Lucy Fielder report.
Lebanon, a cultural melting pot, has 18 religious sects. Here in Beirut, St. George Cathedral and the Al Amin Mosque sit side by side in harmony. The historic centre of the city is itself a symbol of coexistence between Christians and Muslims. But this national unity is threatened by a new electoral law. The proposed reform, ahead of parliamentary elections in June, requires each citizen to vote for the candidate of their own sect. This text, outlined by the Orthodox Gathering, has won the support of a large number of Christian factions, but the Lebanese as a whole are divided on the issue.
I'm against the Orthodox law because it divides the Lebanese.
I'm for it. It's Orthodox.
The Orthodox law isn't bad for the Christians.
It's something that is completely absurd to me. It gives the impression that we're living in a backwards country.
Since independence in 1943, the land of the Cedars has relied on a confessional political system. The idea of a secular Lebanon has struggled for acceptance.
We believe some people reject secularism because confessionalism increases division, and that helps certain political parties stay in power.
Like Islam, many young people believe that if this electoral law is accepted, their hopes for secularism would go up in smoke. Many feel the draft law even violates democracy.
This law goes against the fundamental principle of democracy, which is justice and equality for all citizens. When there is justice, that means all votes are equal, regardless of someone's culture, beliefs and religion.
Lebanese Christians are in effect demanding more representation in parliament at a time when the future of this community is cause for concern.
I believe that in the context of a regional conflict that's taken the shape of the Sunni-Shiite conflict, the Christians have become shock absorbers. Their role in Lebanon should be strengthened so that they can become a kingmaker.
The future of the Syrian regime puts Lebanon and the region at stake. Two political forces are facing off. On one side, Damascus's ally, Shiite Hezbollah. On the other, the mainly Sunni movement of former Prime Minister Saad al-Hariri, backed by Riyadh and Washington. Hariri's movement hopes the fall of the Syrian president, Bashar al-Assad, would strengthen them politically, and that while he is in power, Hassan Nasrallah's party will benefit from its ties to Syria.
The electoral issue in Lebanon has never been a constitutional one. It has always been a question of balance, both regional and internal. If anyone seeks to disturb this equilibrium, it leads to a clash.
Lebanese MPs must find consensus on a new electoral law. But given the divergence between the different camps, each wanting to exploit the law to gain victory, it will come under scrutiny in the next few months. This institutional vacuum endangers Lebanon's stability.